residing in an upscale downtown apartment, replete with wardrobe brimming with high-end brands, indulging in extravagant spending and jetting off to foreign destinations for leisure and shopping. Such a lifestyle demands not just affluence, but also a substantial amount of free time. One way to afford such hedonism, aside from being born into a rich family or winning the lottery, is by becoming a sugar baby. At a university in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the atmosphere is much like it is in any typical university. Some students hurry to class, while others engage in activities or gather at cafes to chat. A young lady presents in a form-fitting outfit revealing her slender legs. She stands out from her friends by wearing high heels and carrying a branded handbag. On the other side of the building, a young man in a casual grey jacket paired with khaki trousers and comfortable shoes is walking. Both of them have an appointment outside the building, seated around a table on neatly arranged faux rattan chairs. And no, they are not in a romantic relationship.
How was your life before being a sugar baby though? What struggles did you have?
It's tough though. I mean, I had a girlfriend before, and it was me who spent all the money on her. But right now it's the other way around.
Before this, I left home because I didn't really have a good family to start with, and I just figured out that having a sugar daddy would fill in the gap that my dad wasn't around much.
These two aren't engaged in discussions about academics, friendships, or upcoming exams. Instead, they're talking about their relationships with wealthy individuals who are willing to provide them with financial support, whom they refer to as sugar daddy and sugar mummy. A sugar daddy or sugar mummy is typically an older person of stable financial and professional status. They form and maintain a relationship with a younger person, referred to as a sugar baby. Indeed, these young men and women identify as sugar babies, and a significant number of them are university students.
And this is your university, right?
Yeah.
What are you studying about?
I'm studying in events management.
Is it okay to call you sugar baby?
Yeah, it's okay to call me sugar baby. I don't mind.
Sugar babies serve as companions for their sugar parents, engaging in various activities including travel, dining and, depending on the agreement, intimate companionship. In return, sugar daddies and mummies, often affluent business people or prominent figures in society, provide financial support and lavish gifts, which can range from condominiums and cars to clothing, jewelry and flights. The young sugar baby we interviewed doesn't disclose her true identity due to concerns over the potential repercussions on her sugar daddy's reputation. She has an expensive mobile phone and is wearing a big sparkling diamond ring. Sophie, as we'll call her, invites us to the nail salon and to go shopping with her after classes. She has her own car in which she drives to the university every day, undoubtedly a gift from her sugar daddy.
Actually, I was supposed to get a smaller car, but then I don't know what happened. My sugar daddy just decided to get a bigger one because it's safer. That's what he says.
Wow. Did you ask for it or he just gave it to you?
I didn't ask for it.
700 meters.
Because at one point I always complained that taking the train is so hard.
Sophie's role as a sugar baby includes maintaining her physical appearance meticulously. Not just her nails, but everything from head to toe. This ensures that her sugar daddy remains highly appreciative. After a fresh manicure, she heads to the mall for clothes shopping. We walk into one store after another, following her lead, reveling in the plethora of luxurious and exquisite garments. There's no need to wait for a special occasion to buy these expensive items when her sugar daddy's money is sitting comfortably in the bank. Whatever expensive cravings she may have, there's no issue as long as sugar daddy keeps giving.
They can take care of me. They can help me with financial problems, and I would be more exposed to things that not every normal college students would get to.
These are just examples of how Sophie benefits from having a sugar daddy. In a modern condominium, there's a spacious swimming pool with a scenic view of the city. A young man, Akin, prepares with warm-up exercises before diving into the pool. He strives to adhere to his daily workout routine. He tries to stay in shape because his toned appearance and muscular physique are what attract his sugar mummy. He resides in a Middle Eastern country and rarely visits Malaysia. Akin is not, however, especially bothered by the infrequent encounters. He understands that her bustling, large-scale business keeps her busy. At the moment, regular payments for tuition fees and apartment rent cover his needs adequately.
You know, people nowadays, especially the men or the boys, they don't know how to treat a woman right. It becomes so rare, the traits become so rare that people are willing to pay. The women are willing to pay us to treat them right. You know how, that's the way I see it.
Apart from attending classes and exercising, Akin spends his time going out for drinks and socializing with friends. Most of the places he visits are fancy and costly, but it's not an issue. Every month, Akin receives money transferred into his bank account from his sugar mummy. With abundant spending cash at his disposal, he indulges in purchasing whatever he desires. This is the typical day-to-day existence of a sugar baby. The concept of older individuals paying for relationships has existed in various societies for millennia, often discreetly concealed behind different euphemisms and details. In the past, such connections might have emerged from a chance meeting at a nightclub, bar, or at a social event. Such relationships are, however, no longer confined to face-to-face interactions at work or elsewhere. The online world has paved the way for people globally to connect rapidly and effortlessly. A plethora of applications and websites have emerged to facilitate people in finding partners, matching, or even seeking one-night stands. Yet the application Sophie and Akin use to find their sugar partners differs from other platforms. It promotes a straightforward approach for two groups of people with clear desires in life. The first group comprises sugar babies, seeking financial support and a luxurious lifestyle. On the other side are the sugar daddies or mummies, people financially ready to pay for companionship, care, and more. Darren Chan, the founder of this application, is a 34-year-old born into a Chinese Malay family. He believes that money and financial stability are paramount in life.
I grew up in a very traditional Asian cultured family, and in a family where the metric to success is really measured via financials.
He thinks that the lack of money signals the end of a relationship or married life.
From my experiences, I've seen relationships, friendships, and even witness marriages fall apart. And all these reasons for one reason, which is money.
This ideology that money precedes love is the driving force behind the establishment of this application called Sugar Book.
We are going to make a platform and community to connect people based on finance. So that is really how Sugar Book came about.
So here come the motto, when romance meets finance.
Yes, that's right.
For those who wish to become sugar daddies, they must prove that they have sufficient funds to meet the needs of a sugar baby. These people are required to pay a membership fee of around $290 per month to create a profile on the website. Some even submit evidence, such as utility bills, to showcase their financial status. On the other hand, it is free for sugar babies to sign up. They need only be at least 18 years old. Matching is done through a careful examination of profiles, pictures, and financial capabilities on the website. Both parties then schedule a meeting, initiate a conversation, and get to know each other. At this stage, sugar babies and daddies express their desires and what they can offer. If they're satisfied with each other's proposals, the relationship progresses. The offers transform into private agreements between the two parties. Sugar babies outline how they intend to provide pleasure, while the sugar parents assume responsibility for the agreed-upon expenses. Importantly, the relationship is not bound by any commitments beyond the agreed-upon terms.
Like an arrangement is you will listen to him, you will be accompanying him, and what did you get in return?
I get his support. Basically, he wants to spend more time with me. The first few months, I didn't did anything physical with him because I feel like I'm not comfortable enough. But after so long, it's like, oh, you're comfortable with this person, and it just feels right to do it.
I will drink for a while. She gives me update what happened.
Any physical?
After a while, yes.
The fundamental aspect of a relationship in the sugar world involves the exchange of money for intimacy. The question arises, though, how is this relationship different from prostitution? In Malaysia, societal attitudes lean towards conservatism, particularly within Muslim-majority communities, so sex work is illegal. This also raises the question of why the sugar relationship has not so far faced any legal repercussions.
In a lot of sugar relationships, they end up being companionship, dinners, traveling. Sex is not an obligation. Sugar babies are not obligated to have sex.
When they first get into it, they will think like, oh, it's a must to have sex. But the thing is, it's not. You can just always say no.
Since the establishment of this website, no warning or objection from government agencies regarding its appropriateness has been reported. The only concern has been raised by those working in women's rights advocacy groups within the Muslim community. They view such relationships as risky, especially for women of whom advantage may be taken. Relationships based on financial dominance and of a secretive nature may lead to complex life issues.
And the reason why it's secret is usually to the advantage of the man. And all these secretive kind of arrangements that they have, it puts the woman at a situation of disadvantage, because if anything happens, people don't know, and she cannot go out and say that, oh, I was being abused by this kind of relationship.
The sugar relationship is a different kind of relationship in today's increasingly diverse world. Neither of the participants call themselves a lover. They avoid meeting each other's friends and strive to maintain minimal emotional attachment. It's a secretive relationship with financial and negotiable elements. How balanced is it? Nobody knows, except the two individuals involved.
If you want to see more great content from all over the world, please like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
Sugar Book is not the first website facilitating the sugar relationships. The largest one is seekingarrangements.com. This sugar baby website claims to have hundreds of thousands of registered users, with the majority being students. While the Sugar Book website, founded in 2021, has experienced rapid growth and currently has 4.5 million members across the globe. What is interesting is that Sugar Book originated in Malaysia, a predominantly Muslim country, and the majority of its members are students.
The first and foremost, majorly it's all about money for me, the first time.
About money.
And I was curious, what is it like? At first, I thought it's just a transactional thing. I mean, we go out, I give her what she wants, and then she give me money.
I want to get away from this kind of like miserable and hard life, and I kind of feel like I put in a lot of hard work but I don't get much in return. So that's why I went to sugaring.
People enter this lifestyle for various reasons, such as being influenced by peers, a desire for excitement, or seeking emotional support. The primary reason is, however, financial. The needs of Sophie and Akin are primarily centred on the necessity to cover education expenses, especially tuition fees.
Normally, but for me, it's just 3K.
She pay for tuition fee too.
Exactly.
And tuition fee is expensive.
Tuition
right?
fee is expensive.
He rent apartment for you?
Yeah. My bills, my school fees,
Tuition fee as well.
yeah, and my shopping. So,
And your car.
yeah, and my car. Basically everything I need is there.
Most sugar babies are still in their school-age years, and a significant portion of their expenses are the rising costs of tuition and living. They belong to a generation which has grown up amidst economic fluctuations, witnessing income disparities, and facing greater challenges in achieving social mobility. Many sugar babies come from families with poor economic backgrounds.
Because growing up, I didn't really have a good family background. So, and my parents don't really have the ability to support me in such a expensive school.
They are growing up in an era when communication technology and the internet are thriving. Social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram are filled with images and videos showcasing luxurious lifestyles, expensive dining, and exotic travel. For many of this generation, the pursuit of money doesn't stop at serving basic needs, but extends to an opulent lifestyle, normally well beyond their means and age.
The sugar baby will ask me, "Hey Darren, I really like you. I want to get into a relationship with you, but I want a Chanel bag every 6 months. Can you provide me that?" We've got a lot of girls saying that they would only want to fly first class.
This lavish lifestyle may be something to which many aspire one day, given the right circumstances, opportunities, creativity, and hard work. But not everyone is willing to wait. Technology and the internet play a crucial role in every aspect of modern life. On one hand, it makes things more convenient. On the other, it may be reducing our patience. Because almost everything can be found or done with just a tap on a screen, people of this generation are seen as less patient, and many want to take shortcuts to their goals. At first glance, being a sugar baby might seem like an easy and comfortable way of life that doesn't demand a significant investment, except for the upkeep of appearance and clothing to please their sugar daddy or mummy. Being a sugar baby does, however, involve more than just the superficial, like nail care, shopping for nice clothes and working out. There are a lot of secretive responsibilities that are not disclosed to outsiders. While being a sugar baby can yield substantial income, it also comes with inherent risks and can sometimes feel akin to being treated as an object on both sides.
The first one is like, she thinks it's all about sex. She was treating us like a prostitute, basically. So I don't like that idea.
Becoming a sugar baby seems like an interesting role for many, as it's comfortable and well paid. It appears to be a mutually beneficial relationship, with both parties consenting willingly without force or deception. By traversing the boundaries of morality and embracing new values, though, this morally ambiguous situation raises important questions, such as what awaits them when they move beyond this period of gaining benefit.